More than a year after lawmakers passed yet to be enacted legislation banning TikTok, Minnesota's Attorney General has filed a lawsuit against the popular social media app.
Stuff is digital nicotine. Just like big tobacco designs its products to addict them, TikTok is working to create TikTok addicts. And the worst part is, it's working. TikTok is profiting, making big money, and our kids are paying a heavy price.
A spokesperson for TikTok says, quote, the lawsuit is based on misleading and inaccurate claims that fail to recognize the robust safety measures TikTok has voluntarily implemented to support the well-being of our community. Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison, who you just saw there, joins us now for more. Mr. Attorney General, thank you so much for being here. I do want to get to TikTok in a moment, but I also want to get to news of the day in your state and this horrific, tragic shooting. Another shooting in Minnesota that we saw last night. You are a public official. You've also served as a member of Congress. What is realistic that you want to see in order to prevent these kinds of things from happening again?
Well, what I think is realistic is that we have to have an assault ban on assault rifles. You know, back in 1994, all the way through 2004, there was an assault ban rifle in effect, and it dramatically decreased mass shootings. Since that ban has expired, they have gone back up, and the shooter in this particular tragedy at Annunciation School and Church involved one of those kind of rifles. It also involved a handgun, also involved a shotgun, and this person was clearly in need of mental health, but those services are not nearly as readily available as they should be. What's realistic is that state attorney generals like myself can and should bring actions to make the gun industry obey the law. We're suing Glock right now because they make and design a pistol that is readily converted into a machine gun. And we're holding straw purchasers accountable because some local retailers, we argue, sold and they should have known that the person was going to traffic those guns. So these things are possible. Legislation is possible. We recently passed major legislation in 2023 that has reduced mass shootings to a certain extent. More needs to be done. But quite honestly, it's not like what we're asking for is unrealistic. We have passed legislation, pursued litigation that has saved lives. We need to do a whole lot more, and that is, in fact, realistic.
I do want to get to your lawsuit against TikTok because Minnesota is one of about a dozen states since 2024 that has brought these lawsuits against the app. Can you tell us exactly what you are alleging and why you think it's time to bring this case forward?
We're alleging that TikTok is violating our consumer protection laws. They're doing it by omissions and deceptive conduct. They're doing it by designing their algorithm to lure in kids and young people. They're doing it because they have a number of features which I think are really problematic. One is these filters that they put on, which sort of make you thinner, make you taller, make your eyes bigger, and gives kids the sense that they don't look right in their natural as their natural selves. Other things like endless scroll, you never get to the end. They just keep on supplying it, so kids spend long periods of time doing it because the algorithms are designed for you and they're designed to keep you hooked in. And there is one feature that is very disturbing, and that is with the TikTok Live feature, which is when you go live, you can receive a monetary award or a tip for your appearance. Now, I don't have to employ too much imagination to see how and why somebody would give a tip to a young person for an on-camera performance, if you understand what I mean. We live in a world where dangerous predators might be able to use this feature to exploit and traffic kids, and I'm very worried about that. TikTok needs to step up and do way more than they're doing right now.
All right, well, we will stay tuned to this lawsuit and lawsuits across the country from similar states. Attorney General Keith Ellison, thank you so much for your time. And again, our hearts go out to your community. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.